Hello everyone. So after grooming and watering the plants outside, and after that I've done washing the dishes and putting them back where they're supposed to go after drying them. So we're prepping naman for our next recipe, which is our tuna turnover. So these are the things that we will be using. We will be using 4 century tuna flakes in oil. So every 4 cans, 4 small cans. This is, sana mabasa ko. Yun, di ko mabasa. Basta it's the small can. And then, 1 big can of mushrooms, preferably the sliced one already. And then, we also have the black olive slice. You can also use the green one. But mas maganda kung slice na siya. And then, olive oil for stir-frying everything. We need also garlic and onions. And then pepper and salt to go. What else? We can also put cheese since it's a turnover. And we have to use this puff pastry. It's already pre-made. Its brand is Kawan. So I've already told it. You can actually store it in your freezer. This is what we're going to use so we don't have to make the puff pastry. Medyo toxic yun. So here we just have to roll it later into thin squares so that we can fold it with the tuna inside. So you can also use capers, but I ran out of capers, so I'm just using the red olives, the black olives, and the mushrooms as an extender for our tuna. Alright, so now we've already prepared everything before we saute and start cooking our tuna turnover. So what we will be needing is 4 tablespoons of oil. I'm using olive oil in this recipe. And then we will be needing 3 tablespoons of garlic. I'm covering it now because that's what I want to do so that the entire house doesn't smell like garlic and onion. So using 5 tablespoons of onions. Mura na ang onion. 5 tablespoons. Mas marami actually, mas masarap. And then 1 can of our mushrooms, which I've already drained. And then 4 cans of our century tuna flakes in oil, which I've also drained. There's still a little bit of liquid inside. It's okay so that hindi masyadong tuyong-tuyo yung ating recipe because once we cook it, mag-evaporate pa yan. If there's water or what. And then we have 1 teaspoon of salt. This is iodized salt, but we'll try to titrate and adjust the seasoning depending on the saltiness of our tuna recipe. And then we have 1 teaspoon of ground black pepper. Ganun din, we'll adjust it depending on the taste. We'll put half first while cooking and then taste and then adjust the seasoning as we finish the recipe. And then so I'm using 3 teaspoons lang of black olives. These are already sliced and pitted olives. So you can also put cheese. Like kanina, I placed Parmesan cheese on my Caesar salad, but now I'm omitting that cheese. And then later we'll be doing the puff pastry. This you have to roll in a silicone mat. So that's it. We'll start sauteing already. Although we're frying, I'm not going to use the frying pan in this case. So we're heating our pan in low heat first. So I'm not using the frying pan. Parang saucepan yata ang tawag dito. So anyway, this is our 4 tablespoons of olive oil. Pwede namang hindi na kayo masyado mag-olive oil kasi hindi ba our tuna is marinated in oil. Yun lang, minsan hindi rin kasi siya parang hindi naglalast yung oil niya. Okay. So we're adding now the, as usual, our chopped garlic. followed by our onions. Yan. If I'm using spatula, makukuha yan. But since I'm using this ladle, hindi nakukuha yung mga natitira sa lalagyanan. So that medyo bumilis-bilis tayo. Medyo lakasan natin ng konti. So, yan. We need the garlic to turn brown and our onions to be translucent. Konting-konti na lang. I actually increased the heat para medyo bumilis yung ating cooking time. Bantayan na lang natin para hindi siya masunog. And yan. To keep on stirring it. Kasi medyo ay increase na the fire. Actually, why I prefer this pan instead of the frying pan is ayokong tumatalsik kasi. So, parang hindi masyadong matalsik. So, pwede na natin ilagay. See? Meron siyang kasamang water. Hindi siya pure oil. Kasi see, otherwise, hindi mag-sizzle ng ganyan yung oil natin. At considering meron siyang water, hindi lang siya talaga purely oil na kamarinate, kaya nagaganyan. See? So, dapat mag-reduce yung heat natin para tumigil siya sa pagtalsik. So, we'll put our salt na. I said kanina, we'll adjust the seasoning. This is relatively half. So, yan pa. That's half of 1 teaspoon. And for the salt, ganun din. Ay, for the pepper. Half lang lalagay ko. So there are chunks, try to press them so that they turn into smaller pieces. Kasi we're going to make a turnover, so pangit naman yung if you put it inside, may mga malalaki na pieces of tuna. Okay. So we can actually put na the other ingredients like the mushrooms. Ayan na. Putting mushrooms already para kahit pa paano medyo maluto din siya. And mag-marry yung flavor. See? Wala na yung nilagay nating olive oil. They absorb it eh. So, konti na lang yung nakikita mo. Considering, meron pa siyang parang oil coming from the marinade. So, we're also going to put na our olives. Ayan. Konti lang. Just a garnish. Wala naman yata siyang masyadong ini-impart na flavor sa ating tuna turnover recipe. Ayan, maganda lang siya tingnan. Although, we'll put it inside, so hindi niya naman siya makikita. Meron lang siyang added texture to our tuna and mushroom. So, masarap kasi siya pag medyo fried na. Alam niyo yun, medyo lutong-luto. As compared to parang fresh pa yung tuna. As you can hear me, I'm already trying to wash some of the things that we've been using. So yan, nainip kasi ako. Pero dapat talagang tutukan nyo, baka masunog. If you're going to do multitasking, after every few minutes, you have to check. Although, kanina di ba nilakasan ko before I left, hininaan ko ulit. So it should turn brown. That's the consistency that we want. So while this is simmering ba ka mo? Yeah, we should already prepare for the dough. The phyllo dough. The phyllo dough is for the turnover. Wait, we need the... Yan. Silpat. Here. To clean our surface first. Yan. So as it gets more fried, as it turns more brown, mas matatalsik pa yan. So let's cover it na. You also do that. I love doing that. Paingay. Dapat hindi yata nagaganon eh. But I would usually do that. So yeah, let's cover it. I'm just putting the fire at a minimum. Yan, para hindi masunog. While I prepare the filo dough. So I thawed it already and placed it here in the refrigerator. Hindi sa freezer, but when you are storing it, when you buy it, you have to put it in the freezer. If you're not gonna use it right away, i-freezer ninyo. You thaw it lang before use kasi sobrang tigas. So, maging manageable siya when you roll it. This is a 400 gram puff pastry dough. Hindi pala filo dough, puff pastry. Hindi ko masyadong mag-gets ang difference. Mas checking in again. So yan, matalsik na. Kasi pwede na to. Kasi we still have to bake it eh. I think this is enough. Huwag lang yung parang mabasa-basa pa. I think okay na yan. This is enough consistency. So we will already kill our fire. The next naman is our filo dough. Hello everyone. So to start doing our, but I wasn't able to record it pala. So I was already doing the puff pastry dough. So actually, nakatatlo na po ako, pero I wasn't able to record it. When I checked, di pala siya nagre-record. Anyway, at least I spared you the struggle of making the puff pastry. We'll try to record it again. So, as of now, this is where we are. So, actually, I have the entire puff pastry. Used half of it first. Supposedly, we're supposed to make 6 turnovers out of this puff pastry. So, half of it, if you have it and you're supposed to make 6, you're supposed to make 3. So, 3 squares already. I have already done that, 3 squares. So, we'll do the next one. Baka susobra pa. So, we'll put it here. Since what? So, the first batch was a struggle. Every time naman they do something new after a long time. Medyo matagal mag-recoup. It was able to make it naman. Kanina hindi na ako nagaganito, but I just have to cover it dahil medyo basa yung dough ko. See, it came from, see, this is the consistency that I like to see. Ayan. just have something in the side for you to put your stuff. So yeah. So I have to make 3 squares out of this. So dapat makagawa tayo ng 12 out of 12. So again, I'm just using this one. This is my very modern take of baking. So kulang pa ng 2 inch. 6 inches actually. But if hindi nyo naman kayang gawin na 12, okay lang yan. I just roll the dough again. Mas maganda yung marami na kayo magawa sa isang roll. So cutting our dough. So we'll just show this and then afterwards we'll just do the rest on my own. I want to make sure that our dough is straight. Let me cut it. Wait. So I won't be able to make. So that's our line. This is our line. This is our cut. There. That's 6. Wait, we'll check. So only up to there. So that's our usual square. Unfortunately, you have to roll it again to get the rest of the other square. So this is our 4th square. Let's move it a bit. Whatever that is. So I have to roll it again to get the other 3 or more pa. But thank you. So we are still trying very hard. So after the I think may mga 6 na to. 6. Yan. Kasi, I am more of a doctor than a baker. That's why. Ginagamit ko ay ruler. Ruler naman talaga eh. So, I was able to bake na, uy, makapal. Excited na ako kasi, but see, this is really makapal. I should be able to make 2 more. Oh, hindi pwede. Help me God. Dapat pala nagpapreheat na ako. Gawa ko lang yung dalawa. The life of a working vlogger is very complicated. So, akala mo makakalagpas pa ng 6, mukhang hindi. Mukhang kulang pa. Okay. I think I'm successful as far as this is concerned. Hey! There's an extra turnover. We'll do this now. We're not perfect yet. Kasi sayang naman if may mga tira-tira ka pa, diba? Just make a big turnover. Parang ayaw na akong pagawin dito. Parang na-abuse ko na yung part na yan ng parchment paper. Dito naman ako. Okay. So, tama rin. Konti na lang natira. Okay, let's start. This is it. So, gagawa tayo isang eksperimentong one experiment na turnover. So, this is our turnover. Ang sabi, just put 2 1/2 tablespoon. This is the extra turnover that we have. Sobrang nipis. So, dapat i-maintain mo pa rin yung aesthetic. Whatever. Hindi ako masyadong pansinin sa mga aesthetic na yan. So, ganyan, diba? Ganyan natin. Oops, wait. Use a fork to put a crimp. Oh, mukha na ba siyang turnover? Siyempre, lalagyan pa natin ng dot. Use the back portion kasi siya yung maganda eh. Are you able to see me ba? Okay. There's one turnover. Ay, sobrang laki siya. Ay. So this is our second turnover. Napakaliit pala nito. So, konti lang. Kasi baka siya lumabas eh. Turnover ka pa. So, the baby turnovers. Oo nga. Ganyan dapat. Oh. Yung part pa na wala. Tignan natin. Ay, oh my God. Sorry naman. So, we need to close the electric fan. So, sorry, Scotty. Papalamig ka pala ng food. Unfortunately, this also has to be closed. So we have to reheat to 400 degrees. Oh ho ho. Saan? So I have already preheated our oven to 400 degrees. The baking time for the turnover is 15 minutes. So we hope na mailagay natin lahat ito dito. Para isang salangan lang. Cannot stop now. I have to finish this. Wait lang. Give me like 30 minutes more. I'll be done. Ano pa nga akong egg wash? Kaya ko yan. Pag nagmamadali, patay. Alam na this. Okay? So, yan. This is our fourth turnover. We're preheating already the oven. So water with eggs and egg wash. So we'll brush the top of our turnover so that it will turn brown. Super init where I'm standing right now because of the oven. All the electric fans are closed just to make sure that our oven reaches its... Okay. Init na. So we'll set our timer to 15 minutes. So we'll put this in the oven and bake it for 15 minutes. So the oven has been preheated to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. So we'll just keep our work area clean. Kasi yung mga hindi ko nakikita, hindi nakaharap sa akin. Ay, hindi ko pala na-brush yan. Brush, brush, brush. So we have to time it 15 minutes. Okay? If you are still here, hats off to you. Thank you for staying until the end of the vlog. And if you're still here, please hit the like and subscribe button. It will really help me and the channel to grow. Thank you for watching. See you on my next vlogs. Bye!